What's up, guys? NBA talk. Still April Fools, April 1st. I'm just want this day to be over because I'm seeing so much trolling on the internet. I just want this day to be over. So Friday, April 1st, 2016. We have a couple of games that went down. We had the Charlotte Hornets defeating the Philadelphia 76ers, which is no surprise. They go up. I believe they're in the fourth seat, fourth or fifth seat. Actually, yeah, fourth seat. They're in the fourth seat of the Eastern Conference. Just keeping them up, and they are one game away. I checked; they're a win away from clinching a playoff spot. So if you're a Charlotte Hornets fan, you just need one win away, and your team's in the playoffs. So give yourselves a pat on the back, give yourself relief. I believe they're going to get that win, and they're going to be going on to the playoffs. So let's get into these games. The Dallas Mavericks versus the Detroit Pistons. This was a very anticipated matchup since yesterday. I pretty much said yesterday. Two of these teams pretty much trying to fight for a playoff spot. They're pretty much in a dead triangle, three-way maybe, because I know for a fact Dallas is in the three-way right now. Detroit fighting against the Chicago Bulls and the Washington Wizards. Um, and I think Indiana Pacers too. Yeah. So Detroit has much more competition to deal with. The Dallas Mavericks able to win 98-89, which pushes them to 38-38, putting them one game ahead of Utah Jazz and Houston Rockets. So they have some breathing room, even though it is one game. But they are nowhere near out of the woods yet because anything can happen between these three teams, between Utah Jazz, Dallas Mavericks, and Houston Rockets. Because Houston Rockets, you don't know what's going to show up. Um, Utah Jazz playing awesome defense. We'll just see. So let's get into what happened. Pretty much Dallas Mavericks having the upper hand in the first two quarters. The first quarter was identical, but the second quarter they turned up the defense much more, very much. The Detroit Pistons only made 11 points, while Dallas Mavericks made 26. At In the third quarter, the Detroit turned it up a bit, um, putting up five more points higher than Dallas Mavericks in the third quarter. Um, the Dallas Mavericks battled it out with the Detroit Pistons. Eventually, of course, Mavericks were able to hold on to the win. So let's get into the stats with Dallas Mavericks. Anderson had 4 points, 7 rebounds, 19 points from Dirk Nowitzki. Zaza Pachulia back in the starting lineup with 6 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Wesley Matthews, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. 29 points from JJ Barea. This guy has been playing hard for the past couple of games. He is stepping up very, very well, and it's just very exciting. Um, Pretty much filling in for Raymond Felton, who's out for the groin injury, and then you have Derek Williams gone with a abdominal strain too. So you got your backcourt damaged. Um, but that's a good thing that JJ Barea is stepping up when these guys are down. You have Devon Harris with 13 points. David Lee didn't have much minutes to go on. Only 4 points and 5 rebounds and 2 block shots. And that's pretty much it for the Dallas Mavericks. 45% from the field overall, 85% from the free throw line. Sweet. Only 10 turnovers, which is fantastic. had 48 rebounds. 40 of them were defensive rebounds, which is just great, beastly. So let's look at the Detroit Pistons. Tobias Harris had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 block shots. Still being consistent. 31 points from Marcus Morris. I'm not sure if that's a career high or not. I'm not sure. We'll see. He also had 12 points, 12 rebounds, sorry. 12 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 block shots. Drummond had 12 points and 17 rebounds. So good, decent game from him. He didn't shoot good offensively, and he didn't shoot good at all from the free throw line, which is no surprise. 2 out of 10. Coswell Pope, 15 points, the usual. The guy been consistent. Not a good game from Reggie Jackson, who shot 3 out of 15, only 11 points and 10 assists. He made 6 turnovers. And that's pretty much it. The bench didn't show up at all. Really nothing. 38% from the three. From the overall, 38%. They didn't shoot good from the free throw line with 58%. They didn't turn the ball over that much, and that's pretty much it. Dallas Mavericks able to make some breathing room, but they're nowhere near out of danger yet. They're still in trouble. The Mavericks face the Minnesota Timberwolves will be kind of a not much of a joke. Minnesota is picking up when it comes to their starters. The starters are playing phenomenal, putting up racks of numbers. I mean, serious numbers. I think the Dallas Mavericks have a good chance of beating them, but it will not be easy though. Pistons go against Chicago Bulls tomorrow, so it's going to be a huge battle between these two teams. Both teams trying to get a playoff spot. Chicago Bulls looking outside in. Pistons in the 7th spot, above Indiana. Pacers, of course, the Chicago Bulls right after Indiana, and of course the Washington Wizards hasn't been eliminated yet. They're still in the mix too. So that's it. More to come. Peace.